Hey guys, Chris from Flow Brackets. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to remove the oversized Volkswagen boxes using a Mark 8.5 Golf R and how to mount the number plate back on without the box using a bracket system. Let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do is take everything off the car. So any frame, the number plate, and then you got to get these clips out, but there is a trick to it because ideally you want to reuse these, put it back on and maybe give it some color coding, like for example, blue. So with these clips, they're a bit tricky to get out because what you're supposed to do is push the middle button out. You can kind of see it there, and then you can be able to pop out the clip. But since we want to reuse it, the best way we've found is to get underneath it on both sides and pop it out directly out of the car so you can use it again to cover up the hole. So we got the factory mounting box off. You will damage the box in the process of taking the clips out, but it doesn't matter. It's going in the bin anyway. So now that we've got that off, we can put the clips back into the holes. And if you wanted to, you can prime it and color match it to the car. Now that the holes are all plugged up, we are ready to fit our Euro plate. So what we're going to use today is our Euro bracket. Now this bracket matches that size plate. If you have any other size, just make sure you grab the correct bracket to match up with that plate. For example, if you've got slim lines, you grab a slimline bracket. So to get this on, it's quite simple. We're just going to use the two holes that were left behind from the old plate, so it's pretty much a straight bolt on. So we've decided to drill out the existing hole to something a bit bigger, so we can put in a nut cert, so it's going to be more of a permanent fixing. So it's going to be almost impossible to rip this off the car. All we're going to do now is put the bolt into that, but I also have a little angled spacer specific to this car, because we did notice if you bolt the plate straight to it, the number plate sort of tilts upwards. So we've corrected that with an angle spacer kit, which you can buy off our website. Now this step is specific to the Euro plate, so with our bracket system, there's two ways you can mount it on. You can pop the holes in the corner using our template, so you can fix it mechanically with bolts, or you can tape it on using the provided VHB 3M tape and primer, which is what we're going to do. So I've primed the bracket, got a tape on, and I've also primed the back. All that's left to do is stick it on. If you're using the taping method, if possible, leave it overnight before driving so the tape can bond properly to the bracket and the plate. So we're just going to finish up the front install with a set of Altress covers. I'll put this on and then we'll go to the back because there's a few tricky things I'd like to explain. So when it comes to installing rear plates, there's a few things you need to be careful of, so I thought I'd share. If your car's brand new and you're looking to mount number plates on and you need to drill the holes, you can't just drill anywhere. There's actually a crash bar that's pretty much hard up against the plastic, which means you can't put a screw in it because it'll bottom out. If you do already have holes, like this customer has, we found that the holes are actually 5 to 10 mil to one side. So we had to drill a hole again to center the plate. How do you work out where you can and can't drill? Simple way. You can reach in from behind the diffuser. You can actually lie down, get your arm in, and you better feel the crash bar. Put your hand over the top, and you can work out roughly where it goes. If you want an accurate measurement, you can grab, say, 2 bits of magnets and put one on the back, put one on the front, and then pinpoint your location so you know where you can drill. So to put on our European plates, what we're going to do is nutsert probably in that location there, being careful with the crash bar, so we can bolt on the bracket and then tape on the plate. So that's how you install number plates on a Golf R. Now, depending on generation, it might be slightly different, but the concept is the same. The front, just gotta make sure that you gotta take up the clips and retain them. The rear, check for the crash bar because the screw would be too long. But other than that, I hope you found this video useful and thanks for watching.